Way.
Jaden, anything in particular tonight that made the passing be a more part of your game? I know you're always part of that, but getting to 10 assists.
Just their tendencies on defense. We knew they're coming in. They're a very gappy defensive team. So just telling my shooters stay ready. Deli, Yvonne, Dwayne, Braden, all of them. Just stay ready. And my bigs, being my bigs, just simple pocket passes and they do the rest. So nothing crazy.
Do you feel like this was a good final game before getting into the Big 12?
Yeah, they're great. They're a great team. They can really shoot it. They can get after on the defensive end, and so that was definitely a great way to end the non-conference.
How would you evaluate the non-conference?
It was definitely the outcome that we wanted. Undefeated, but after that, that's behind us, and we're getting ready for Big 12 play, and excited to start that.
Koa, you were normally you're kind of just stoic and you play your game. That tonight you were a little bit more emotional. Is that you think that's true or not? You were, inside being tough.
I was just playing basketball, honestly. The emotions come out, when you're playing hard. Coach always tells us to play with that energy and playing with the edge. So something I've been trying to put in my game more, just screaming at the crowd, little stuff like that gets the crowd in it. And it's special here in McHale, so it definitely helps us. It gives us an edge on the other team when the crowd's going crazy.
Throughout this non-conference, you guys have kind of mixed in press coverages, different looks, full court press, half court press, stuff like that. Just what are your thoughts on the development of that, and how do you see that progressing from the beginning of the non-conference to now?
I think we've had spurts where it's been really good. Today it was all right. We got back in transition a couple times. I hit a couple threes. We got out of it, but, just trying to work on that each and every day in practice. That's something we really work on. And I think we'll keep developing, getting better at that, like you said.
That this team can excel in the press coverage? What makes you guys good at that when you are clicking on that?
I think just our versatility defensively. We have a lot of long and big guys that could move around the court, and then we got guys like JB and Braden that are flying everywhere. So I think it definitely helps us.
Jade, just looking at your stats, I was a little surprised no double doubles yet until tonight. Did that mean anything to you to finally get that?
I just go out there and play, and the numbers are numbers. Definitely like the assists, like getting my teammates involved, and the rest just take care of itself.
Would you say playing against them any different in the sense they have the size they have, and also hitting the threes too? A little bit different than some of the other mid-majors you faced.
They're definitely a great team. They can stretch it like you said, hit it from three. They got some big guys that got some great post moves. So we did a decent job. Some stuff we need to clean up and work on, but that's every game. So
we saw you have a lot of confidence in being able to really stretch the floor today, being able to get to your spots at the elbow. How do you feel kind of going into conference play that you'll be able to have a little bit more freedom to create for yourselves, really find your spots on the floor, and be able to do more than just kind of fill your role on each possession?
I feel good, going into Big 12 play now, but like JB said, we're 0-0 now. Going into that, we're going to keep getting better each and every day, but I just trust my teammates, trust the work I put in, and I just went out there, played my game. I always try to make the right play, if that's me scoring or passing or, going after a loose ball, getting a rebound, put back, just trying to play the game and make the right play every play.
Koa, what if any of your teammates, particularly the guys who were here last year, told you about Big 12 play and what to expect compared to what you've already seen? I guess?
I haven't really talked to them much about it. We'll do that tomorrow. We have a little meeting, but I got recruited by a lot of Big 12 schools, so I know a lot about them, and I know it's a physical and tough league. Every night's just going to be a dogfight, so I'm excited for that, and that's what I came to Arizona for, was to play on the big stage and play with great teammates like Jaden Bradley, Tobe Walker. I can name them all, Mokiewicz, and going to Big 12 excited.
Like last year, at this point, you guys needed to do really well in the Big 12 to make up for what happened in non-conference. Such a different vibe this year. How do you not look at it any differently and just kind of look at it that you have to win, try to win every game?
Definitely need to go in there and improve. It's our second year in the Big 12, so definitely need to go in there and improve, earn our respect. It's a very physical league, and every game, like Koa said, is going to be a battle, away game, home game. So just going in there, and you just got to be a tougher team and try to win the Big 12 for the first year in Arizona history. So
You talk about the group as a freshman group. All of you guys offer different things, but you just as a group.
Those are my guys. You know, I love them on and off the court, especially off the court. Like we're hanging out on the game, going to get food together. It's just special, you know, to come in here as a freshman and have those other freshmen next to me. You know, it makes my job easier to come out here every day and practice and go my hardest because I got guys like that on my team. So I'm excited for what's to come, and I think we're going to keep getting better.
When you look back, Cole, as a freshman going through this, I mean, obviously you had the debut you had against Florida. It seemed, you know, it might look on the surface like this guy was ready. Do you feel like, you know, even those 13 games, there's some lessons you learned that, you know, that you really kind of built on? That you didn't maybe realize in October?
I mean, yeah, for sure. You know, every game's a different challenge. I got great senior leadership that helps me. So, but honestly, just going out there playing my game every day, every play, trying to make the right read, giving 110% effort, and that's all I can ask for.
Anything about like, you know, the way you're playing to, you know, stay out of foul trouble or get in the best position? Anything that you found particularly different to learn at this level?
Yeah, I mean, just being smart. Teams scout me a lot, you know, especially after that Florida game. So trying to make the right reads, like I said.
For either of you, there were a lot of dunks in this game, but I mean, me in particular, I was surprised by the one that Delhi had on the baseline. You guys ever seen him do that in practice or anything?
Yeah, he actually, I think he dunked on Cole one time, so crazy. But nah, Delhi's been, you know, he's been working in the summer, wherever he was at. You see his body's a little different, you know, more athletic. So, you know, kudos to Delhi. But we've been seeing that in practice, like I said. But you know, I'm excited for him in that moment he had.
Cole, there was that time in the first half, you scored on a couple times. One, Tobe got on a rebound, he just swooped around the guy, gave it to you, and then you missed a couple, got a couple offensive boards. I was wondering in that situation if you and Tobe ever chat about that, give each other a hard time, or if he says, hey, you stole my assist, or anything like that, or it's just like, no.
No, not really. I mean, next play mentality.
For both of you, coming back from the holiday break, was it hard to regain that focus from before the break, or was it just business as usual?
I think it was business as usual. You know, coach was harping on a beginner's mindset, coming in it with different energy. You know, that stuff's behind us, and now it's kind of a new season. So coming at it like it was our first game tonight, and going out there with energy and playing our hardest, and yeah.